Have you ever avoided confrontation, not because you're scared of others, but because you're unsure of yourself? If you're asking questions like, who am I? Or why am I here? Then you're not alone. And what if I told you that confrontation, yes, healthy confrontation, could be the very thing that leads you closer to your purpose? Let me ask you a question. Why does confrontation matter? When you don't know who you are, confrontation feels like chaos. It's horrible. Every disagreement threatens your peace. Every pushback feels like rejection. Why? Because your identity is still fragile. You see yourself as weak without the ability to stand up and have an honest conversation. But here's what I'm learning: when you're anchored, confrontation does not shake you, it sharpens you. It's like a knife, it will sharpen you and make you better. Let me read a line from Matthew 5 and 14. It says, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop. You cannot be hidden." That means you're meant to be seen, to stand, to shine. But how can you shine if you're always dimming yourself to keep the peace? If you're always forgetting who you are in order to be what others want. Sometimes when you're what others want, you can't be yourself. You can't be true to yourself. Honestly, there's a danger in that false peace, because it will eat at you and it's not real. Sometimes we avoid confrontation to protect a peace that isn't real. If you've ever said when you meant if you've ever said yes when you meant to say no, if you've swallowed your truth because you didn't have want to, if you've ever if you've ever said yes when you meant no, if you've ever swallowed your truth because you didn't want to make things awkward, you know what I mean. That time, those times when you bite your tongue so hard, it's almost going to fall off. When you don't know who you are, you'll shift to fit the room. You'll wear a mask that keeps everyone else comfortable while you stay confused and exhausted. It's tiring. That's not peace. That's performance. That's being who others want you to be while you're forgetting who you are. And even you go down a path where you forget who you are, you don't even recognize yourself if you even saw yourself. Does healthy confrontation really look like? So, what is it? Is there such a thing as healthy confrontation? And how do I adopt it? How do I practice it? It's not yelling. It's not revenge. It's definitely not silence. Silence is deafening. And sometimes that silence is deafening to the one who's silent. Healthy confrontation is truth told with love. It's boundaries expressed with clarity. It's saying, this is who I am. This is what I value, and this is how I need to move forward. Jesus modeled this perfectly. He knew who he was, and he didn't apologize for it. He said, I testify on my own behalf. He didn't wait for validation from the disciples or from others. He knew who God said he was. Therefore, he knew who he was. That kind of clarity, it frees you to confront others and things without fear, because you're comfortable in your own shoes. You're comfortable in your own skin. Know you're loved unconditionally. You stop needing everyone to like you. We live in a society because of social media. We want likes. We want people to like us. We want to feel accepted. You accept your strengths and your weaknesses. You stop performing. You start showing up. You're real. You're authentic. People get to experience the real and authentic you, but more so, you start to know who you are, the real you. Confrontation is part of that. It forces you to say, I know who I am. I'm not afraid to protect it. Clarity doesn't come before confrontation. Sometimes it comes through it. Confrontation is something we have to walk through. Sometimes it's a fire. Sometimes it's just it puts a pit in your stomach, but you've got to walk through it in order to get through it. So you're not here to be small. You're not here to shrink, to hide, or to avoid others, or to avoid things, or to avoid opportunities. You're here to light up the room. You're here to be the light on a hill, to stand tall in love and truth, to speak when silence becomes self abandonment. So maybe that confrontation you've been avoiding is the invitation you've been waiting for. Not to just deal with someone else, but to meet yourself, to meet the true you, to meet who you are and who God put you here to be. That's not something that happens on overnight or at one time. That's a growth experience. That's something you keep doing, you keep leaning into, you keep grasping. If you've been looking for vision, start by asking, what am I tolerating that's dimming my light? To fight dirty, you don't have to fight alone, but you do have to stop hiding. You sometimes just have to draw a line in the sand and say, this is who I am and this is how I feel. I hope we can find some common ground, and I hope we can agree on something together. But if not, I'm going to be me. And if I have to confront you in a loving, caring manner, I will. You are never meant to disappear. You are meant to shine with purpose, with courage, and with truth. This isn't just about confrontation. This is about becoming. It's about becoming the real you. Because if you don't know the real you, you can't show the real, authentic you to others. And that's who God made you to be, and that's who God wants you to show to others so people can see that gift. Okay. God bless you, and have a great day. Talk to you soon. Thank you for your time. God bless you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. God bless you. Thank you. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and we'll talk to you next time. God bless you.